Hi, my name is Marcos Moreira. I'm from Portugal, and I'm here to show you how you can make your own chords. Okay, on the first three strings: E string, B string, and G string. Okay, we're gonna start with major chords, minor, diminished, and augmented. Okay, so first of all, you gotta know where are the notes on your guitar, right? So first of all, this is an E, right? First string it's an E. So in here it's an F, F sharp or G flat, G, G sharp or A flat, A sharp or B flat, B, C, C sharp or D flat, D, D sharp or E flat, and E. Okay, so let's move on to the second string. This is a B, so C. Okay, from B to C and E to F, it's only a half step, which means if I have B here, C it's right here. Okay, if it would be a whole step, C would be right here. Okay, so B, C, C sharp, D flat, D, D sharp, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G flat, G, G sharp, A flat, A sharp, B flat, B. Right, now to the third string, G, G, G sharp, okay, or A flat, A sharp, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D flat, D, D sharp, E flat, E, F, F sharp, G flat, and G. So first of all, you gotta know where the notes are. Okay. Now, second thing, you gotta know how to make a chord. Major chord is formed by the root note, the major third, and the fifth, perfect fifth. Okay, so first of all, you gotta learn how to use your fingers. So it's if you're looking for a major chord, the root note is C, which gives the name. The third, major third, makes it major chord. So C, D, E. Okay, the third note is E, and the fifth, so E, F, G. So it's C, E, and G. Okay, the major. So first of all, we're gonna play the major chord, C major chord all over these three strings. Okay, so first we have this. Okay, while we're playing, I only have one finger on the fretboard. It will be on the second string on the first fret, on the B string, playing a C. What are the other two notes I mentioned? Are E, which we have on the first string open, and G we'll have on the third string open. Okay, so C major. Now next, so we found on the first string we found D note, right? So next thing we're gonna find, it will be a G note because it's closer. So we have E here on the third string is G, and on the eighth string it's a C. So it's closer right here and just going up there. So G. Okay. Now on the second string we found the root note C. We're gonna find the major third. Okay. Why major? It's right here. It's an E on the fifth string on the second, and the G, it's right there. So we're not gonna play like this. No. Okay. Now we have G, E. All we're missing is the root note. So on the third string we found the G note, right? So G, A, B, C. So third string, third fret, sorry, fifth fret. Okay, so Now moving on, we found here first the third, the fifth, now the root C on the 8th fret, okay? So we found this. Here we had an E, we're gonna search for a G, E, F, F sharp, G. And here we have found the C note, so C, D, E. And we have these 8, 8, and 9. So we have, well, on these 3 strings, this is all the forms we have for this chord, okay? We can play it using other fingers like this, but here we're missing the 5th note, okay, which is in here. Okay, or we can play it like this. Okay, open G, E on the 5th fret on the 2nd string, and C on the 8th fret on the 1st string. Okay, we can play like this, or we can play like C, like this. What I'm playing, it's the 1st string open, E. On the 3rd string, I'm playing on the 5th fret C. On the 2nd fret on the 8th string, I'm playing G. So C, G, A. Or I can play like I did. Okay, so this first patterns, let's say patterns, no, this first chord that we made are the fundamental. Okay, so in here we're starting with the G, so it's called the 2nd inversion. Okay, so because we're starting with the 5th. In here we're starting with the root note, so it's a fundamental chord. Okay, and here we're starting with the E, so we're starting with the 1st inversion. Okay, inversions are the same chord, same notes. The only thing that's different, it's the lowest note. Okay, so this is all the major C. So let's go to minor. Okay, so how to create a minor chord? It's easy. It's the root note again. It gives the name. The minor third, which indicates the chord is it's minor, and the 5th. Okay, so the 5th stays the same. If you're analyzing against a major chord, the minor, the root, and the 5th stays the same, exactly the same. In this case, C becomes C and G, but E just gets E flat, not D sharp. Okay, what's the difference? Easy, because D sharp is you're having the 2nd. Okay, we have the scale C, D, E, F, G, A, B. If we're thinking like this, this is an E flat. If I'm thinking of this as the 2nd major, this is not a C minor chord. Okay, this is C sus2. Okay, why? Because first is C, then is this the 2nd, E is the 3rd. Okay, so all we have to do is lower the 3rd note from E to E flat. Okay, so first of all, this design is no good. Why? Because we have the open string, which is an E, so it won't work. So we're gonna start from the 2nd one. Okay, so here's the major. Now all we have to do to find which note is to know what the notes are we playing. So we are playing a G, an E, and a C. This is a major. To become a minor, this on the 2nd string on the 5th fret, this E becomes E flat. So 4th string, and it's like a, let's say, stairway, because we're going up or down. Okay, so the 1st. Now we had this. We had C, G, and E has to become an E flat. So just one finger. And the last one, we had this, right, which would become this on the 12th fret. So what are we doing here? On the second string we're doing a C on the 13th fret. On the 12th fret, on the third string we're playing a G, and on the first fret, on the first string on the 12th fret we're playing another E, and this E, it's got a lower, so it's 11, 13, 12. Okay, so major or here, okay, then minor. So let's say augmented. Okay, so an augmented chord, it's major chord with the fifth being augmented, right? So what this means, it means that we're once again we'll be staying in C, okay? So the root note is C, major chord, C, the major third, and the perfect fifth, okay? So what we have to do, C, E again, and the perfect fifth gotta be raised an half step. Instead of becoming a G, it's a G sharp, okay? So in here we have E on the first string, C on the second, and G on the third string. So all we have to do is raise, okay? We have to press it on the first string, on the first fret, on the third string, okay? G sharp, so it's augmented, okay? So let's moving on. Second one, major, is like this, okay? So we're playing a G, an E, and a C, and this G gotta be raised. So instead of on the third fret, it's on the fourth. Okay. Now the last one, we were playing 8, 8, 9, right? So C, G, E, and we have the raise on the second string from 8 to 9 and becomes this. Okay. So I'm gonna play again, all major. Minor. Okay, now augmented. Wait, sorry, this here and okay. So which leaves us to diminish. Okay, so diminished chord. It's like minor chord is the first note, the root, which gives the name. The minor third makes it a minor, and the perfect fifth becomes the diminished, which means we got a lower. Okay, so it will be C, E flat, and G flat. Why isn't an F sharp? It's because of the same reason. It's an E flat, not a D sharp. Because if we're thinking like this, C, E flat, F sharp, alright? F sharp will be what? Will be the augmented fourth, okay? But that's not the way this chord is created, okay? Made. So it's root, 3, C, the minor third, E flat, and the diminished. That's why it's called diminished. Diminished fifth, okay? B, G, flat. So first of all, we're gonna have to play a minor chord, right? And just diminish it. Diminish what note? The G. So G, E flat, C, and this note lower. So it will be second, fourth, and fifth. Okay. So let's move on to the second. We have this. So we have C, G, E flat. So on the second string, we got a lower from 8 to 7. It will be, okay, so first. On the last one, we have this. So E flat, C, and G. So on the third string, we're gonna move from 12 to 11th fret. We have 11, 13, 13, 11. Okay, so it will be like this. These are the fundamental chords, okay? What I mean for fundamentals, the triad, the first triads you ever play. Learn these patterns, let's say patterns. Okay, most of all, you gotta understand why do you have to know where are the notes on the fretboard. Because if you know which one is the root note, you can change the chords. Let's say, first of all, let's play again all the major, minor, augmented, and diminished. So, major, what's the major, augmented, minor, diminished? It's easier. Okay, so augmented. Okay, so minor and diminished. Why? First of all, you should learn where are the notes. If you know on these 3 strings, all you have to do is then learn on the 4th string, on the 5th, on the 6th string. Okay, let's say we were playing, let's use some normally known chords: A minor, F sharp, F major, sorry, C major, and G major. Okay, so A minor, it has the notes A, C, and E. F major, which has the notes F, A, and C. C major, as the notes as we have seen before, C, E, and G major, which has G, B, and D. Okay? So, how can we play these chords right easy? First of all, A minor. Why is this different from C major? C major like this, right? We're playing on C major, we're playing the 3rd string open because it's a G. But if we play on the 2nd fret, it becomes an A. So we have the 3 notes of the chord, which is A, C, and D. So A, C, and D, which means this is the fundamental. Okay, A minor, A minor, and the A minor. Okay, so now let's play F major. Okay, we don't want to move from here. So okay, it's another of the patterns we see. It will be on the 1st and 2nd string on the 1st fret, and then on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. So we have, now we want C major, which we already know. Now we want G major. So how can we play here G major? First of all, we can't use the 1st string open because it's an E, and we needed at least these. Okay, so we're gonna first search which notes are closer to here, so we don't have to play like, and then no, we want to play them right here. So A minor, G, D. So first of all, E, F, G. Nice, it's close. So we have G, B, open. Yes, we have the 3rd string, but we'll need D, and we don't want to play like this, right? So G. On the 2nd string, let's say 2nd string, C, D. Okay, C, D, because the 3 notes from G major, it's G, B, and D. Okay, so G, D, all we'll need now it's a B. So on the 3rd string, it's a G, A, B. So we're gonna play like this. Nice. Now we want to move forward and play the same chords, okay? we have to do the same thing. First of all, when we're playing this, the root note is on the third string. When we're playing F major, the root is on the first string. When we're playing C major, the root is on the second string. And when we're playing G major, the root once again becomes on the first string, okay? If you know this is G major, right? If you know which note is here, and you play this design, look. Now, here's F major, G major, A major, B major, C major, D major, E major. See, it's transposable, so it's easy to learn, okay? Now, we were playing A minor, right? So, C, E, A. Where's the root note? Right here on the first string. So, A minor, F minor, G minor, A minor, B minor, C minor, D minor, E minor, okay? A minor. Next, we're gonna play an F major, so all we have to do is change the E note to an F, and we have F major. Okay? So, yeah. Now we want a C major, and we already know that. Okay? So, now we want a G major. We can play the same chord we were doing before, so we can play like this. Or we can move forward, okay? Let's stick with this one. Let's move forward and do the same chords, okay? So A minor, we have a C on the 8th fret, and A on the 10th fret on the second string, and then E on the 3rd fret, on the 3rd string on the 9th fret, okay? So A minor, and all we have to change is the E to an F. Oh, and this is the root note, okay? So E to an F. So